She had a PhD. She had millions of followers. She had the perfect body the fitness industry told her she needed. And then she walked away from all of it, and the internet absolutely lost its mind. What happened to Stephanie Buttermore exposed something deeply uncomfortable about the health and fitness world online. Something the industry has been desperately trying to keep quiet. Because when one of their own broke rank and told the truth, the backlash was unlike anything the wellness community had ever seen. And the most disturbing part, the controversy is far from over. Stephanie Buttermore was not your average fitness influencer. She had a doctorate in pathology and cell biology from the University of South Florida. She understood the human body at a molecular level. And yet, she spent years shaping her physique to fit an industry that profits off insecurity, performing grueling workout routines and eating in careful, calculated restriction, all while her audience watched and applauded. By 2018, she had built a loyal following of millions. Her cheat meal videos were legendary. Millions tuned in to watch her demolish absurd amounts of food, thousands of calories in a single sitting, and then bounce back to her lean, sculpted physique the very next day. She was aspirational. She was relatable. She was, by every metric the fitness industry uses, winning. But behind the camera, something was going very wrong. Here is what the fitness industry does not want you to understand. Those cheat meal videos were not just entertainment. They were a symptom. Stephanie was operating in a state of chronic undereating, and her body was screaming. The extreme hunger she experienced during those filmed binges was not a personality quirk or a fun gimmick. It was her body fighting back against years of restriction. And she knew it. She had the science to prove it. She just wasn't ready to say it out loud yet. But in 2019, everything changed. Stephanie announced something that sent shockwaves through the fitness community. She was going all in. She would eat intuitively. She would stop tracking. She would stop restricting. She would allow her body to eat as much as it needed, no upper limit, until her hunger normalized. She called it a journey back to homeostasis. The internet called it something far less charitable. The comments were vicious. Fitness accounts dragged her. Influencers subtweeted her. Former fans left in disgust. Critics accused her of abandoning her brand, misleading her followers, and worst of all, getting fat on purpose for content. The fitness industry, which had celebrated her discipline for years, now turned on her the moment that discipline disappeared. But here is the part they never talk about. While Stephanie was being publicly ridiculed, she was also experiencing something remarkable. For the first time in years, the obsessive, all-consuming hunger that had controlled her life began to quiet. Her cravings stabilized, her mental health improved. She was sleeping better, she had more energy. And slowly, her body began to regulate itself, exactly the way her scientific understanding told her it would. The very people mocking her had built entire careers on the lie that the body cannot be trusted. That hunger is the enemy. That control is everything. Stephanie Buttermore, with her PhD and her lived experience, was dismantling that lie in real time, and it terrified them. But let's be honest, this story has two sides. Because while many of her followers celebrated her courage, others raised legitimate questions. Critics pointed out that all in, as a concept, if adopted without professional guidance, could be genuinely dangerous for people with histories of disordered eating. The line between intuitive eating as healing and intuitive eating as a trigger is razor thin. And Stephanie's massive platform, that millions of people were interpreting her journey through the lens of their own complicated relationships with food. Was she being responsible? Was the fitness industry's anger about her health, or about the threat she posed to their revenue model? Because make no mistake, the diet and fitness industry is worth over $100 billion globally. And it survives almost entirely on one product, the belief that you are not enough yet. Stephanie Buttermore was starting to sell something different. And that is a direct threat to people whose livelihoods depend on your insecurity. The climax of her story did not come with a dramatic public breakdown or a viral confrontation. It came quietly in the comment sections, in the analytics, in the slow migration of her audience. Some left, many stayed, and a new audience found her. People who had never seen themselves represented in fitness spaces before. People who were exhausted from restriction. People who needed someone with credentials and credibility to tell them that their hunger was not a character flaw. Today, Stephanie Buttermore occupies a strange, fascinating space in the online wellness world. She is simultaneously celebrated and criticized, held up as a beacon of body neutrality by some, and dismissed as a cautionary tale by others. Her relationship with fitness content creator Jeff Nippard adds another layer of complexity. Two people deeply embedded in the fitness world, navigating completely different philosophies about body and health under the same roof, under the same camera. And what about the fitness industry itself? Has it learned anything? Has it changed? Not really. The same accounts that mocked her are still posting transformation photos. The same brands are still selling detox teas and appetite suppressants. The same algorithm still rewards leanness and punishes nuance. The machinery did not stop. It just moved on to the next target. Stephanie Buttermore cracked something open. She used her platform, her science, and her own body to challenge an industry built on manufactured inadequacy. Whether she got everything right is a debate worth having. But the fact that she sparked the conversation at all, that she made millions of people question what they had been told about hunger, discipline, and self-worth, that cannot be undone. So here is the question burning through every comment section, every forum, every DM she probably still receives. Was Stephanie Buttermore a brave pioneer who exposed the fitness industry's darkest lies, or did her massive platform do more harm than good by turning a deeply personal recovery into public content? Drop your answer below. And if you are not subscribed yet, you are missing the deep dives the internet does not want you to see.